The drivers, characters, and events in TOECAR are fictional. Nobody was harmed in the filming of this production. Now sit back and enjoy the race.
Welcome to round 6 for the TOECAR Splint Cup Series, where today TOECAR makes its triumphant return to Avis. And gentlemen, I am absolutely stoked to be here. I'm Kyle, as always. I'm here with Mike, Matt, and Tristan. And guys, we are in for a treat today.
I am so excited to be back here. We haven't been back here since all the way back in Season 1, where that catastrophe took place on the first lap. But you know what? Armondo, great partners with us here at TOECAR, did a great job revamping this place. This is so beautiful. We'll get more into that soon, but I'm just so excited to be back in Germany and just excited to be allowed back here because we were not allowed back here for Season 2 at all. So very, very gracious for them for letting us back in the nice country here.
Yeah, I gotta say, I love Germany. I didn't see a lot of Germany. I didn't actually get to go where the Autobahn even is in Germany, but nice people, nice place. Had a lot of fun, and I'm ready to have a lot more fun here tonight. Look at them whip around this big brick wall. You know, a lot of innovations, not the most safety-wise, which I think is totally okay for TOECAR, especially the Splint Cup Series. These are our best drivers. These are the best virtual drivers in the entire world. So if they can't handle it, I don't know what to say. But I can say that there is an ambulance right there, and I mean, they're ready to go in case anything happens. So what do you think, Tristan?
I to the fucking love Avis. This is one of my favorite tracks, and I'm so glad that we're finally back here in Germany to watch this spectacle. Honestly, they did a really good job upgrading this facility, if you want to call it a facility. It's pretty much just a highway, but look at all the buffalo there. Yeah, aren't they pretty?
Wait, hold on. What?
I've known that tree.
Yeah, I saw that tree like in my sleep paralysis, but he's right there.
The Monday.
Guys.
Hey, the Monday!
Demonde Plywood has been promoted to TOECAR Foliage and was shipped over here to Germany this week. Very proud of him. You know, haven't seen him in a while. You know, his services on the racetrack, they were, hi Demonde, they were appreciated, but in his new form, they're more appreciated on the outskirts of the racetrack. So he's going to be joining us here at Avis today, and perhaps somewhere else in the future. Who knows?
Traveling tree.
I'm so happy to see him. I miss him. Kiss, kiss.
Well, let's get down to business, gentlemen. Today, we also have the finale for the Splint Cup Series with the tournament. As you see, there are 4 people left, and completely unlike the Truck Series, all 4 of these people were pretty high seeds. You have the 1 seed, Preston the Wall, Brody Easymac, the 2nd seed, David Gutterball having a great season, the 5th seed, and then Tyrese Halifax, 6th seed. All 4 of these people compete to win the first ever Splint Cup Series tournament. And for those who may not have watched our Truck Series race yesterday, first of all, how dare you? But second of all of the winners for the tournament in Season 1, so both winners, I guess, will be getting their prize announced this weekend. Tune in to see what that might be later on. But the 4 of them know for a fact they're going to want this prize. We've been hyping it up to them all season long. So cut back on the track. I think Raymond Hans just hit the wall, but he should be all right. A little bit of damage, but he'll be okay. But speaking of damage, Mike, can I get a report on the injuries?
Well, Dr. Basil said because it's a short track, nobody should be getting injured here, even in TOECAR. You know, he wants a week off. He said, if I don't have to do any work this weekend, everybody gets a free lollipop. I thought that was pretty childish. I mean, we're not children. But then I saw he had blue raspberry.
And I want the blue raspberry.
I saw cease and desist and Scubs trying to walk up to Dr. Basil to point out some injuries they may or may not have had. But just as those two were walking towards his office, I just remembered they had an autograph session they had to attend. So I grabbed them by the collar, took them to their session, and sure enough, Dr. Basil kept his promise, and I got my blue raspberry. That was good.
Well, hopefully all of them feel better soon. As we all know, injuries run rampant here in TOECAR. But on a much more positive note, the kind people at Armondo put together a little video package showing off their new track. And, you know, without further ado, welcome the new Avis.
Are you tired of the same old road course racing? First they turn left, then they turn right, then left again. So boring and outdated. That's where the fine folks at Armondo come in. Welcome to Germany. We have new things. We have refurbished things. Thanks to the hard work of 10,000 underpaid workers and countless hours of political lobbying by electric bill landlines, TOECAR presents Avis Remastered. It was the biggest call to arms in Germany since, you tired of your corners having normal banking on tracks, smooth pavement even? Introducing the Wall of Death 2.0, now with more banking and more cobblestones to help loosen up the sturdiest of spines. But wait, there's more! Like hunting endangered species, throw rocks and other blunt force objects at the nearby buffalo. But wait, there's more! An unfinished construction zone. Feel the wrath of a bumper-to-bumper gridlock. But wait, there's more! Miss your flight in traffic? Spend your life savings at the TOECAR Hotel and Casino, now with dual-function ATM slot machines. But wait, there's more! A chicane entirely comprised of turtles. Not just the curving, but we've actually put real turtles underneath them. They better follow track limits, or else. But wait, there's more! Hate it when you can't see if pit road is open? We're bringing the officials to you with our new and improved officials spot, stationed directly on top of the pit road wall. Watch him do tricks on it.
Side effects almost certainly include vomiting, decapitation, Ryan pre-size, evaporation, angina, blood clots, Harold clots, indigestion, fugue state, gambling addiction, hand, foot, mouth disease, blurry vision, arthritis, shitting your pants, a liking for the 2000s band Trapped, low testosterone, and financial devastation.
Avis Remastered. Why put on a good race when you can put on this one instead?
Armondo and Armondo. An Armondo company.
Well, that shows all the new features here at this facility. We know for a fact it's going to be a good time today, but these advancements probably are going to make the show way, way better. Turns 1 and 2 in particular, Buffalo Bend. We're expecting a lot more out of that corner than the last time. As some of you may remember, absolute Armageddon in that corner to start last time's race here. A little more smooth now. I'm thinking these drivers might have a better shot of pulling it off. There's a lot more lanes to use. And maybe this time David Gutterball doesn't flip almost into the grandstands.
I like the planes.
That being said, let's get things underway with today's Rusty Wall Stationary starting grid. On pole today, the returning Neil Anderthal after missing a week with injury, starting his best possible starting spot today. Gonna have a great day ahead of him, he hopes. And alongside him, Jake Joe in the 2-car, another person who crashed pretty bad at Pigs Creek. Then, the most dominant car in North Texas last week, Preston the Wall ranks his 11 to Avis, looking to repeat that result today, but except a little bit better at the end. And alongside him, notable villain Cam Arrow in that 30 car. Then, Fear the Deer, it's Wyatt Wilkinson in P5 and Massive Chris in the Beast 97 alongside him. Behind that, one of the 4 drivers to actually race at Avis before, Willie Studs in the 17, and alongside him, the Indigestionator, Dale Bernhardt. And rounding out our top 10, it's Lemmy Gadinia in the 96 Twisted Tea Machine, and alongside him, the no-talent driver I used to work for, Ron Roundback.
Quite rude, Kyle. Behind them, we got the 57, that's Limber Asiago returning for the 2nd week in a row here, and then Cheesy returning again to his outside. Then Brody Easy Mac and another ally car in the next row behind them, and the 43 of Mario Zandretti starting beside him. York's back after having to miss a week last week after getting his anvil feet after running into the 1-car at Pigs Creek, and then the most winningest man in TOECAR, the 29 of Zach Outback, starting next to him. Then Kurt and Kyle Busch starting in the 21 car. And then Weed Trim is starting his outside. Tornado's not that common here in Germany, but, you know, we've seen stranger shit. Chunk Charles Wagon in the 23 car. I heard there's some good food here in Europe, so maybe he'll be filling up here. And the 99 of Andrew starts his outside, you know, a little bit further over because Chunk takes up 2 lanes.
That's true. Big guy. Starting P21, it's the 0-1 of Joplin Moore. And to his outside, it's Tatu Masato, and the 7 hasn't done anything really that great this season, gotta be honest. He needs to step it up. Shit or get off the pot, pal. In the row behind him, we have Chris Call in the number 3 underneath the bridge somewhere, as well as Muscular Zaxtrophy in the 1-car. You'll just have to trust me. Starting 25th, it's Shaquille Oatmeal in the 47. Love Shaquille. Hope he has a good day. On his outside, it's Steel Park in the 34. Coming up next, it's the most concussed woman in TOECAR, possibly in the world. It's Jackie Said in the 07. And on her outside, the Colonel, Caleb Rose, in the 59. Starting 29th, it's the Simon System, a.k.a. Joe Swanson. But, you know, the Simon System does all the work. We should start crediting him more. Or it more. On his outside, though, it's David Gutterball, another guy that has made laps here at Avis. It is kind of different this time, but we'll see if, you know, that means anything.
Starting 31st is going to be the 51 of Cease and Desist, and then to his outside is going to be the 03 of Raymond Hans. Next row, we got the 90 of Kobe Keith, and everyone's favorite villain, or that's an oxymoron. Regardless, the 4-car of Brad Oman. Giuseppe Gapaguli in the 77 will be starting 35th today, and then to his outside is Pekar Petty in the Plot 55 car. Good to see you back, Pat. Starting 37th is the 91 of everyone's favorite cup, especially me, my favorite cup, James I Cup. To his outside, the 70 car of Gudaguchi, Asiago. Starting 39th is Tyrese Halifax, Season 1 half champion. And then to his outside is last winner in the 84 car, Ali Alakainen. And rounding out the field here, it's the 02 car of Scubs, everyone's favorite. And then Fred Bush, fearless Fred Bush. Yeah. Woo.
TOECAR.
Well, let's go to Jason Payson with today's command.
Drivers, start your engines!
Amazing.
He is stoked, just like all of us. 20 laps of absolute glory here at Avis today as the field rolls off.
Yeah, guys, I want to touch on a story, actually, before we go any further. We were bringing up drivers that have made starts here before, such as Fred Bush, Scubs, Pris Call, Willie Studs, and David Gutterball. Some of them starting in the back here. But Rob Pockets and I were having a conversation. What does Pris Call do? We were having a conversation before the race kicked off, or before we got up in the booth. What are they? I'm trying to talk. Anyway, there is actually another driver that has raced here before, and it is our pole sitter today, Neil Anderthal in the 81. Now, obviously, it wasn't in Season 1 of TOECAR, Goody's Trash Series, but it was actually back in the 1950s when they used to race here in real life. So basically, he was unfrozen back then, and then they kind of refroze him, apparently, for X amount of years until, you know, most recent unfreezing. So, I mean, he's on the pole, so clearly that means something. His past experience here doesn't feel like it's been as long. So, yeah, we'll see how Neil fares as he goes through Buffalo Bend. Maybe he's getting a little feral about the Buffalo. I'm not sure.
It's been a pretty big week for news too, guys. Obviously, you know, Anthony not here this week. Unfortunately, contracted down with the sickness. Not going to be here today. And not only that, Tatuma's been all over social media making a bunch of noise. That 7 car has potentially a big decision on their hands. Tatuma said if he does not get a top 10 this season, he's going to retire. And that'd be a really sad way for him to end his career, honestly. Had a great Season 1, had an alright Season 2, one Daytona, but then didn't do too much after that. This season, though, has been an absolute disaster.
Is that plane wrecked back there?
No, it's just sitting in the parking lot. There, you know, construction's never finished, and that bridge back there still needs built. You know, it'll be finished at about 2053. So.
I mean, we did just get some money in our. We did finally just get some money in the TOECAR bank account. Thank you for that, by the way, Tristan. Because
oh yeah,
honestly,
you're welcome. I got you.
Things were not going well. Thankfully, as you guys may have heard yesterday in the Truck Series race, Tristan scrounged up some money for us. Tristan, do you mind sharing some of your secrets?
I put it all on red 27.
Are you kidding?
All of it?
All of it.
You already made your way to the new TOECAR Hotel and Casino here at Avis?
No, well, maybe.
Is this why you weren't there yesterday? In Texas? You were.
If I speak, I'm in big trouble.
Fair enough.
All right.
Well, nonetheless.
Fight Tristan this broadcast. Yes, dude.
The field approaches the Wall of Death 2.0. As you see, it used to be bricks. Honestly, this might be made out of cobblestone now.
I miss
It's hard to know what that is.
Hey, here we go, boys.
Nonetheless, the pace car is going to pull in. The field goes through Greg. Another day, another bogey.
Boogity.
We're green in a few seconds. Now we're green.
Yeah, we are green. Start finish line deceivingly far from the final corner.
And guys, these are some long straightaways. You have a lot of time to plot a move.
A lot of time to think.
You know, if we think back to Season 1 when the Trash Series was here, we all know what happened on the first lap once they get to Buffalo Bend here.
Yeah, not much has changed. They cut down a few of the trees next to the highway here, you know, so better visibility, but they're driving just the same. Some guardrails.
Oh, Willie!
Look at
Willie!
Wiggling Willie!
You should
flying
block
down the
everywhere.
Oh,
man,
no.
don't care.
Here we go. Buckle up, boy.
Oh, shit! Big fucking crash in the back.
Oh, no!
Oh, no!
Oh! We went bowling in Buffalo Bend.
That was your car, Mike.
Yeah,
I'm not taking
Pekar Petty just
responsibility.
threw it in race gear, which is reverse, of course. Backs it into the Lemmy's. Look
Oh,
out back
Lemmy's
there.
in the wall.
Looks like they're gonna finally sort it out, but man, that was real dumb looking.
Backs it
A
into the
lot of
leaders and
guys-
keeps going up here. What's that? 15th place about? Keeps going.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
a lot
That's
of
the
guys
field.
gained a lot of spots. Pris Call started way back there, and he's like 8th right now.
And
Sure
Dale
is.
Bernhardt's onto a huge lead now as the field storms down the straightaway, headed into Turtle Beach. First look we're gonna get at that today. That's gonna be a precarious corner all day, I think.
By
yeah.
the way, the caution's out.
Yeah, we did get the caution there.
Oh, Tatuma.
Oh!
Slide out, and they're wrecking.
Tatuma's wrecking.
Oh,
Look
that's
out,
Rattle.
look out, look out!
Not good for the
Oh,
top 10
oh,
hopes
God.
as he gets
Oh.
pile driven
Oh, man.
multiple times.
It's about to get
Pennant
much worse.
Can't wave
Oh,
it any
Oh,
harder.
the
Tyrese
55
in
is
it.
getting
Oh,
hit.
no.
Oh, we got
Oh.
a track blocker.
Kobe
What are we
Ball just
doing?
fucking flying in there.
God, gutter balls in it.
Jackie
still
says
racing
concussed
back.
again.
This-
Look
oh,
at
Gucci's
Fred.
destroyed.
Fred just pushed his way through there. Oh, this is
There's
bad, guys.
Tyrese.
Tyrese is
They
sneaking
need
his
to
way
be
back.
careful as they climb the wall.
Yeah, you need some speed to get through this. There is a little bit of an apron. Oh, they're all
God.
hitting each other.
Oh, Neil
goodness
Anderthal's
gracious.
got a problem too.
Oh man, our pole sitter.
Goodness gracious.
Oh
Oh,
god.
Massive Chris almost walled somebody.
They tried to throw a slide job on the winningest man in TOECAR
Oh, man.
for last team.
Let's see what happened.
A lot,
Okay.
Kyle.
Let's take a look at the first crash we saw here. They're going to be 3 and 4 wide all down the straightaway. It looks like, oh, Jop Lamore's just going to get into the 55. Pekar Petty. They both spin into Brad Ohm, and Ollie gets a piece. But then, obviously, this is into a braking zone, so these cars all catch up with everybody slowing down. There's the Monde. And they're just going to go fucking bowling. That's going to collect Limburger, pressing the wall, Wyatt Wilkinson, the 28, the 70. Kobe
Look at-
Keith hard into the Tech Pro.
Brad Oman, who was at the very start of that crash, gets through almost in the lead.
That's
Oh,
crazy.
Yeah, holy shit.
But it's
How
going to
the
get
fuck
worse
you
for
do
him in a
that?
moment because I think that 4 car was one of the first to get spun in Turtle Beach.
Let's ride on board with Brad Oman through this, because this is impressive.
Okay.
He gets squeezed into the
Bang.
guardrail, hard lick, another
Oh.
hard lick, and then just drives on the inside of everybody as the 55 takes out everybody else.
Have you ever?
A couple times.
Just now.
Yeah, just now.
That was honestly a really impressive piece of driving there. Hate to give him credit, but I do have to here.
Riding on board Packer Petty here. Gets turned, and here we go. We're along for the ride, and
Goodness.
whole lot of Cadillac. Float like
That was
Cadillac. Sting
don't
like
think-
Packer Petty.
I don't think we've ever seen a crash like that in TOECAR before, guys.
There was kind of just one yesterday, Kyle.
I mean, no. And then over here, all sorts of chaos as they enter Turtle Beach for the first time today. Tuma's going to essentially hop the turtles here. The car's going to go flying for a brief moment.
Oh!
And it gets that 4 of Brad Oman. And then I
X
think
Games.
after they won X Games mode, Matt, I think Tuma's going to be the first to get hit. I didn't see who it was that hit him. Oh, almost his own
Oh,
car.
Neil.
Oh, it
it
was
was
Neil. And then
Oh,
the
that's why he
55
blew
clips
up.
him. Zach
Oh.
Outback. Joe Swanson's going to get involved a bit. So Scubs. Oh, maybe not Scubs. A little damage.
Oh,
Joe
Joe,
clobbers
a
that
hard
wall.
hit.
Oh.
Oh, God.
Tyrese piles in. These guys just start
They're
piling
wrecking
in.
everywhere.
Yeah, and
Oh,
there's really
Andrew.
just nowhere to go at this point. The entire track is blocked.
Oh, Lemmy.
No real big hits, though, at that second group. So that's not too bad, but
Look
still
at
not what
Fred.
you want.
Just goes.
Yeah, that 70's beat up, the 24's beat up. We saw Neil Anderthal's blown up. Those 3 are going to be in real bad shape. And out of all the people
God.
in the tournament, I think Tyrese is the only one with race-ending damage, or at the very least, race-altering damage.
He's struggling. Can't even see him.
Can't
Oh.
even get up on that cobblestone baking there.
Not going fast enough.
There's
As
Greg.
he exited Greg to get down on pit road, and tough day for the former champion.
And
There's Kyle
looks like-
Busch.
Oh,
I'm
they're going
trying
to fix it. They put some tires on that thing. All right.
Affleck.
George.
Welcome back here to Avis as we're getting ready for the green flag here. As you're a old in the lead. We love. Anyways.
We hate editing Mike.
Cease and desist on the outside here on this restart. Jason Payson pulls off, and it's going to take a second before the starters waves the green flag here. But once they wave the green flag here, they're going to come and they're going to go. As they get to the restart zone, here they go.
I gotta say, I enjoy how they pizza and then French fry come to the start and restart.
Go ahead.
They do the pizza formation and then they French fry.
Man, Daddy's slow. What's going on back there? Oh my God.
A damaged vehicle, Mike.
And we got a collection that's brewing here.
They're 6 wide on the straightaway.
There's some
And
rear
some of these-
bumpers missing.
Oh,
my God,
no.
they're already hitting. We're
And
not
they're
even in the
all
corner,
blocking.
guys.
Just want to
Oh, no!
they're wrecking up front.
Oh shit!
Oh, lead with a
they-
big.
they-
Oh my
it's
God.
bad.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
no.
so bad.
We tried.
Oh,
Oh,
no. Jump upside down,
Scubs.
Scubs upside down, upside down. Oh
no.
No!
Oh man.
Oh my God. Oh no. Here comes the 24.
Oh, look out,
Tire, he's
look out.
Halifax, no fucking brakes, bro. Oh, he's making it. Oh God, he's gonna hit somebody. He's in the grass.
He's not gonna make the corner.
Oh,
No,
yes, he
does.
is.
What?
And
What a madman.
Weed trimmer is still going.
So is Scubs after barrel rolling at least 15 times.
Oh,
Steel Park going like 2 miles an hour. He's in the left
Jeez,
lane.
he's
That's
going
not.
faster.
That's rude.
Oh, the signs.
They are racing back up front here. Well,
Oh,
let's
left
let's
up
take a
front.
look and see if they do anything here in the turtles.
Oh, they're 3 wide.
God, they're 3 wide. They really want it. Oh shit!
Oh, hard! And all goes Willie Studs.
Oh my
That
gosh.
gives Muscular Zaxtrophy the lead.
And that's
Now,
they're
let's
not
see
done.
if
Here
the
comes
rest of these
the
cars
field.
can get through here.
Certainly, this will go one of 2 ways. Let's see. Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
wow,
They
that
got
was pretty
close.
clean.
They actually did a good job for once. Look at that. They can do it.
Oh,
Maybe
they're
not this
3
part,
wide
though.
through the bend.
This is also the first time most of this field has gone through here full speed. Or as full speed as they're going to get for the day, I guess. Oh.
Whoa, ripping top. Gotta be careful up there.
You are so close to disaster that entire way, Matt. Oh
Looks
my
like
gosh.
Gabagoolie's in the pits. That was a race-ending crash for him, possibly.
Oh, and Ollie just fucking smoked the wall coming off Greg. Like, if the rest of the field gets to the line safe, looks like
First call.
it's Chris Call's our leader, and it looks like we got through the rest of that lap relatively trouble-free. And thank God, because we really needed it after that first big crash. Let's see what the fuck happened there.
Well, guys, flashbacks of Season 1. I didn't think we were going to have it with the new and improved Avis, but it happened. And it looks like York and Cease and Desist are going to get together with Weed Trimmer and Kurt and Kyle Busch all into the guardrail. And then the track just becomes blocked between these guardrails, guys. Weed gets plowed by Steel Park, and then everybody
Here we
starts
go.
coming in. The 33 starts tumbling. Oh,
Oh,
God,
God.
hit hard. Jake Joe going over.
Jake Joe
Ollie goes over.
Scubs over.
Oh,
Ollie's
that's
on his side back there.
Oh man, still sliding through.
Oh, and
And that
Stubbs.
O2 kept
It's
tumbling.
Scubs.
Wow.
Holy crap.
Still a couple cars piling in the back there. God damn.
I'm not
That's
gonna
just
lie,
about
guys.
everybody.
That was badass.
Chunk involved another one, but you know what? Everybody was, so you can't be too upset.
And everybody, except for Tyrese, after missing that by a mile, being so slow, everybody in the tournament, I think, was involved in that a little bit. I don't think anybody's going to have race-changing damage, except maybe that 11 of Preston DeWall. Let's take another look here from Blunt Biscuit. You know, they're just asking for trouble going 4 and 5 wide down the straightaway. As soon as we widen these straightaways out, it seems like they've gotten more and more brave, and that's going to lead to stuff like this. Oh, man.
Synchronized clobber.
There's the 2 who's, I think, going to get launched. I'm not sure who it was by. Maybe Andrew?
It just
No.
keeps
Oh,
getting
Joplin.
worse.
Oh, and the 55 gets lifted up by the 29. Didn't have a rear bumper to begin with. Now he extra doesn't.
I don't think that 84.
Oh, God.
Oh, someone comes flying in and clobbers the 96. Was it Ron or was it 7?
Might have been Zach, actually. I'm not sure.
It says caution on the track. They just don't read.
Well, Daddy, I don't know what you're thinking, because this is not how you're going to get a top 10. When the track is blocked, you got to slow down. Oh, my God. Just cleans out Lemmy.
Thank God Chunk was there to stop him.
Father Time's catching up to Daddy here.
Run on board the festive ally machine of Brody Easy Mac. Obviously, the wreck occurring up ahead. And these guys can only do so much. Honestly, he doesn't do that much, but he was getting kind of through it until he got plowed into. Spins like a top and tips right over.
He got hit
Just
by
a
Brad
quick roll.
Owen a little bit.
Yeah, once it started tipping over, that was all it took, Mike. It finally went all the way over with that momentum.
Here we are, seeing what happened in front of the lead here. Or a little early on the replay, but that's all right. Because these guys go 3 wides going into, what do they call it? Turtle Beach? Turtle Beach. And you know, that just doesn't work, boys.
Oh,
Willie Studs
That's
hard in the
another
wall. York goes around. These two managed to get it wound back up, but you know, they're not leading anymore. And it sucks for them.
Yor deserved it. He caused the first wreck.
You're
Nuh-uh.
not wrong, Kyle.
Not my narrative.
That was close.
That was cool.
There's the pace car pulling out. Let's go, Jason.
After that egregious crash that I didn't think we were going to have here, we got everybody re-racked up and coming back through the cobblestone corner here. One thing we do want to mention, unfortunately, this week in Germany, we cannot award the Fortunate Canines because we cannot get the dog over here to Germany. He did not get his visa approved, so he was the only one that's allowed to push the buttons for that. So anybody who's trapped the lap down is going to have to do it the old-fashioned way, the same way Shaquille Oatmeal did back at last season. So suck it up.
Yeah. Bootstraps.
Oh. Wasted no time getting 2 and 3 wide in the back.
I hope they wreck again. That was cool.
They will.
Kristen,
We'll be here
I'm
a
sure
long
they
time.
will. Oh, massive Chris all by himself on the other side. Didn't quite get
Guys,
caught
is
up
it
in the
not
restart.
crazy to you that, like, the race control setup is just buttons on the floor like that talking dog on...
Look at pressing the wall whip!
I mean, these are all damaged cars after that calamity we
That's true,
just saw.
that's true.
Oh my
He's trying
god,
to get in
yeah, we're
front of
missing
them all.
hoods everywhere. We're missing a lot of body panels.
Oh no.
4
dude.
wide for
This
the lead,
is
3 wide now.
Oh, be careful, boys.
Coming past
Will
the
we-
Monday here.
Will we get through Buffalo Bend without trouble? I don't think so. Look at that second pack.
Oh.
It's
Yeah, the
looking
second
promising
pack is
so
gnarly.
far.
Oh,
Banging.
contact up front.
Wow, look at that.
So far, so good.
Oh, outside wall's gonna bite of some people right here. Ooh.
Oh, man. But what does that mean for Turtle Beach if everybody gets through here?
Oh, it's going to be
Not
packed
good
up.
things.
It's going to be really interesting to see if they can get a green flag run and kind of like get the good cars away from the bad cars here. And what I mean by that is like the damaged cars going towards the back as it is supposed to cycle out.
Oh
We got a
god, Scubs
hell
is
of a
faster
mess
than
here,
these
though.
guys. He wants to go. Not the time to go though.
All right,
And
let's
they're
see what
all
happens
over the
here.
place. They're starting to figure it out slowly but surely, but I'm sure we're going to have to re-rack them in a moment. Because just look at this pack.
Oh, gutter ball. Oh, that's...
Oh,
Oh, no.
in the wall. I think they're all right there.
They're
Yeah,
all
they
right.
saved
Yeah.
it back. Nope, there goes
Oh.
Ollie.
And
Now Ollie's
Ollie's
around.
Oh, and
Oh.
Chunk.
Oh, he got tagged by, was it
Chunk.
I
Chunk?
didn't see
Yeah.
who it was. Somebody definitely got tagged.
Oh, God. Somewhere. I heard noise.
Yeah, I heard noise. Didn't like that.
I think it was
Maybe
just
someone
back
hit
there
the
with
wall.
Chunk.
Well,
Yeah. Oh,
we made it further.
Limburger.
Limburger just had a suspicious angle to that corner. We may have to investigate.
Well, the caution's out, guys. Take a look here at the Turtle Beach, as they call it. Ollie just, it looked like he got hit by Wee Trimma trying to get through there, and then, yep, Chunk Charles Wagon couldn't avoid that. Looks like Mario's Andretti had a little
Cool.
piece of that, and you know,
Hamburger barely avoided it.
thankfully it was not as big as it could have been. So, no harm, no foul. Just a few cars getting a little more beat up than they already are.
The one downside, though, I have to say, I think that 84 is still mostly in, one piece. He's going to get caught behind all the slow cars again and have to do that one more time.
Yeah, that's true.
Chris Call's having a good day.
Great day to have a good day.
Good day to have a great day, Tristan.
Great day to breathe air.
And we're back at Avis.
True, we are. We're so back at Avis, and I think, not the last crash, but the crash prior to that really showed that we are back at Avis. Just an absolute fucking mess.
It is worth noting that that if we do need a standby driver at any time in this race, Winter Bynes is on standby. And after what happened last time we were at Avis, he kind of got lost in customs. We took extra precautions this time. We have an air tag on him, so there's no way he can be lost unless he takes it off.
Even spent some of the money we recouped this week on giving him a map.
Good. So he knows where he's at now. Press
I do
Call
have to
knows where he's
say,
at.
it is funny that Armondo must have ran out of money because that construction zone, they have not made progress on that thing in months.
That's every
government
project.
contracts.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a lot of red tape.
We could help him now.
Red tapes and green flags, just like that official as they bring him back down here. Jason flying back into the pits.
His name's
Flag
actually
waving in the
Greg.
wind.
Are you saying Greg or Greg?
Greg.
This is Greg on the other side. Oh, there he goes. Never mind.
Green flag.
And they're racing here at Avis.
And,
I gotta think.
Thanks, Jamie.
At this point, there must be nerves. You got, like, every single time in either Buffalo Bend or Turtle Beach, we've torn things up. You got to think eventually it's going to get to their minds, but then again, they're already going 3 and 4 wide.
I'm glad those cows aren't walking over the guardrails too. That's that could be dangerous.
I mean, I'm sure they saw season 1's race, Mike. They don't want to be anywhere near these cars.
About to go
Dior doesn't
wide.
give a fuck. Doesn't give a shit. Doesn't have draft though, so not helpful.
And honestly, even trouble aside, Brad Oman absolutely profited from being in that first crash.
Oh, no, God.
Oh, more crashing.
Oh.
They're off. That might not be yellow over there. We'll have
They're
to see.
bouncing. They're so mad their cars are jumping. They must be fucking flying around in the car in there.
They're still
Yeah,
green.
Speaking of flying, look at
throwing
those
their
planes. Oh no, that plane is parked weird.
Yeah, no, there's one up here. Yep, there he is. That one's crashed. Like, let's be honest.
Yeah, we might want to investigate. Nonetheless, oh no, Mario just hit a bunch of fucking cones in the back of the pack. Looks like he's all right though. That scared me.
Here we come, coming up to Turtle Beach here. And we've seen most of the calamity up here when it's not in Buffalo Bend.
Oh, still.
Oh, Prince Cole!
That's legal, I
Andrew.
guess, on some laps.
I mean, we do have the famous saying, Mike, if it's paved, you can use it. So,
You know,
God,
made it through.
the 28 almost just hooked somebody through that little right-hander there. Thank goodness everybody seems to have saved it. As we finally get through to the Wall of Death 2.0 under green flag conditions, look at the passing opportunity you have
Man,
in here.
they're using all of the racetrack.
They know what they're doing on that wall.
Rippin' Ta.
Because this corner here, Greg, is such a weird-shaped turn. You have to figure out a way to get all your momentum. There's a lot of debate over which line is actually the best, and honestly, I don't think I saw a clear winner there.
I see
So
a clear
Mario,
leader.
come on, get off the
Whoa.
shoulder. There you go.
Man, that car almost jumped out from under Wyatt Wilkinson. He almost lost it all by himself trying to side draft on the straightaway.
Oh wow, look at the runs these guys are getting.
It's gonna be
Yours
really interesting.
slinging it up the right side.
By the way, that answered our question. No caution.
Yeah. And it's going to be interesting now that these cars are starting to kind of separate from each other, now that we actually have a full green flag lap under our belt.
These guys back here are still all over each other, though. I don't think you're going to get that piece for every person in the field. Oh, Raymond Hans hit the Tech Pro.
Muscular's extra trying to get around some damaged vehicles, some other guys as well, but he's not doing too well. How is he going slower than the 10 car right now?
Oh, he'll figure it out. Speaking of guys that are figuring it out, Chris Call out to the lead here, and you know, it's again refreshing seeing the 3 car up here, who had a lot of success in season 1 and hasn't really had much since. So maybe today's the day, and he's really checked out here, honestly.
I can't help but think that 71's holding those two up. He's kind of blocking both lines. Yor and Dale Bernhardt being side by side isn't helping things either.
Oh God, it's a good thing there's no penalties for going off through these S's here, because there would be no cars left on the racetrack. They'd all be pitting. Oh, come on, David. Oh, David!
Whoa!
Oh, God!
From David.
Oh, that's
And
going to be a
into the wall.
caution, I think.
Yeah, come back
Oh
around.
no.
Yep, there goes
yeah.
Jason.
Come on, David.
Man,
Chris Call going to get there first. I think he's led every lap today, guys.
close to it at least.
I don't think that's true, but I'm glad that you're optimistic.
It felt like it either way, Tristan. Let's see what happened.
No. You know what? No, we're not going to. Green flag, next lap.
Taking a look what happened to David Gutterball here, going into the Turtle Beach area here. Gets to the first set pretty clean, and just does not want to turn the 31, takes it wide, and then goes flying over the second set, and then backs it
Ooh.
into the wall. Gouda lucky
Just
to
barely
get by
missed
him.
that other one. I think the other wall would have been worse for him.
And there
And
goes
Steele.
Jason deployed.
Steele had something to say about that. Almost flew right into him.
Taking a look out the ass end of Ron Roundback here. I don't know how the camera's still working because the bumper's gone, but yo! There goes David.
Moment hood tonight.
Oh, great. They're pitting.
Did you actually?
From the lead! From the lead, Chris Cole pits. Why?
This is
All right.
absurd. Why is he coming down pit road?
He's
Oh,
gas.
He just threw.
How do they know where their stalls are? There's no lines.
Changing tires. This is quite the call from the 3 team, to be honest with you.
I mean, he might
16
just
was
think
up there as well.
they might just think they're that much faster than the field, and honestly, they might not be wrong. At least in the 3 cars case.
It's all gonna be
All
all gonna
Go
come
ahead.
down to that first restart. If they can get around all that lap or all that slow traffic, after that, he might be able to have a much better advantage.
That's what I'm scared of here. What if they all wreck? You know, I don't know if this was the move, but we'll see.
Welcome back to Avis, where, you know, like you just saw, Chris Culp hit from the lead like an idiot. So now Joe Swanson and Dale Bernhardt will lead the field down. And there's Brad Oman in fourth, who obviously was involved in the first crash of the day. So, you know, a lot of guys involved in a lot of crashes. It's a don't give up type story. Has anybody given up? Who's out of the race?
Couple people.
Quite a few. Well, there they are.
Let me Giuseppe and
Beck
Neil.
Green. Yep, Lemmy, Giuseppe, Neil.
Oh, from pole to last. You hate to see that for Neil.
Yeah,
From the top
that's
of the
tough.
pole to the base of the pole.
Whoa, they're fanning out wide. They gotta watch out. The cones are up for a reason here, guys.
The life of a fireman, Mike.
I always wondered, how did they go back upstairs?
By
You know,
walking.
they have stairs too. You know that, right? It's important to me. You know that.
I did not know that. I thought this had to go fly back up the pole.
You gotta climb with such momentum. You don't slide it back down.
Speaking of momentum, some guys might have too much going here in the Buffalo
Oh,
Bend.
Willie,
Oh,
come
gotta
on.
be
Look at
Willie.
Kurt and Kyle.
Just
And they're
absolutely
stacking up.
sending it.
Oh,
Jack, they're
Jackie's
piling in.
around,
And
and then
there's
we got
more
a few more.
It's all
This guy
red
was
cars.
round back
Hey,
about it.
lad.
Still, though, that might not be enough to
No
warrant a
caution.
They don't like to throw them when they're wrecking to the right in the bend. Which, I mean, I can't fault them. They're out of the way.
I think they're just tired of their shit in that.
That's fair.
Still side by side for the lead here. Actually, Dale Bernhardt's gonna get the best of Joe Swanson here before they get to Turtle Beach.
It really did look like Joe was holding them up. Let's not forget, he, as well as many other people in this field, to be honest, was in a bit of a wreck earlier. They stormed Turtle Beach. Let's see what happens. Oh, Curtin.
Oh, no.
Oh, Brad.
Oh, Limburger's in it. Curtin's
Oh,
gonna get hit.
God.
Oh!
Oh, fuck.
Oh,
James
God.
I Cup chunk.
Oh, he kept going. Curtin Kyle
that's-
just keeps on trucking. The 91 gets flipped back on his wheels. He's going to keep going. Holy shit, the
How the
resilience
hell?
here at Avis.
What toughness.
That's
I
mental
can't believe he got
fortitude.
that car going again. That looked like he could have died. If I'm
Well,
being
that's
honest.
definitely going to bring a caution out.
Yeah, he's holding the red flag on the thingy. It's the guy.
Greg.
God.
Oh.
Toom almost threw Cheesy in the
Holy
wall for no
shit.
reason.
And that's Greg on the other side, holding the go sign. Let's take another look at what just caused that most recent caution. Curtin Kyle Busch, like a million years behind the four, catches up to him, hops a turtle, and then just spins them both out.
Fix him out.
And then from here, there was just nowhere to go. You see Jake Joe Limburger get a piece of that. While that's happening, though, this 21's going to get fucking smoked by James I Cup, pardon me, who then goes on to get hit himself.
God.
Oh.
Chunk gets a good piece of
Oh, God.
the A-post, it looked like, on that 21.
Yeah, it looked like it hurt.
Yeah, it held up enough,
Oh.
but we'll have to see how he's
James
feeling.
Icup
Yeah, James
took a
Icup
nice
gets
hard
back
hit.
going too, so...
Oh,
Oh.
and then there was another part of the wreck we didn't even notice the first time, I don't think. Oh,
Is that Shaquille?
Gucci gets
Mr.
turned a little
O'Neal?
bit.
God
And this
damn.
might take a few more people out of the race. Evidently the 90 for one.
Now, this is a little bit further back in the pack here. We're right on board with Massive Chris right behind Daddy here, Tatu Masato. Just does not take... Oh, God.
Oh.
Questionable on all accounts, and then there comes... I think that's Jackie said, or was that David Gutterball? I couldn't tell. Just not thinking here in Turtle Beach.
Hopping for a ride on board the wagon, obviously heavily damaged already. And, you know, things unfolding ahead of him, and he tries to get around it. Not quite. And he goes upside down as well. Oh.
Wow.
And people get hit. I think he might get hit. I don't know. Nope. They're hitting everybody else around him.
Here's the 29 car. He's going to try to find his way through the wreck too. And just,
Oh.
for some reason, goes right into James I Cup. That was uncalled
Stubbed
for.
his toe.
And let's ride with the man of the hour, or at least of the crash, Curtin Kyle Busch.
Jeez, just goes in there like a feet-seeking missile, clears him out. Oh,
I'm sorry, what?
what?
Wow, what
Oh.
a lick, and then... Oh, that was hard by Chunk there, but it's... You know, he gets it gathered back up. You gotta wonder if that's adrenaline bringing him back to the pits.
Yeah, he should be dead. But he's not.
Oh, no.
He's racing again here at Avis.
Well, gentlemen, it's coming down to it. gonna have 4 or 5 to go here on this restart. I think it's time we make our picks for the day. Mike, who you going with?
For me, it's going to be Fearless Fred Bush. I can't believe he made his way all the way up to the front of the pack after starting all the way in the back. His name is Fearless now for a reason. He's going to get it done.
Matt?
I'm gonna be honest. I think Joe Swanson's gonna get it done with the Simon system here today. I think it's a little bit of an advantage. It takes the fear out of it. It's just, you know, a system doing it all the work. So I think that 71 goes to victory lane.
Justin?
Call me crazy, and I know he's a ways back, but those fresh tires might mean a lot here in the closing stages. Chris Call. I think the 3 car's gonna get it done today.
All right.
You know, there's been somebody laying in the weeds that I think I'm going to pick. It's that 03 of Raymond Hans. Hasn't really been a big player in any of the crashes. That car is mostly clean, and now he's got the track position too. I think he gets to the front.
There's his helmet cam.
Holy hell.
And we're into the
Never seen
restart zone.
For potentially the final time. Here we go.
I doubt it.
Yeah, with the way
Yeah,
they've
me
been
too.
racing Tristan, it'd be shocking. Joe Swanson
Well,
onto a
laps to
pretty
figure it
even,
out.
a pretty even start with that 88. I really do think though this 88's going to be faster in a straight line. He's got less damage on that car. He was battling, trying to get past Joe Swanson a majority of that first. I don't want to say long run, but the longer run we had today.
Here comes
So-
Wyatt. Using the deer crossing sign to his advantage to sneak by.
Home court advantage, Mike.
He's been kind of quiet today.
Oh my God! Look at Fred. He's swerving all over the place trying to find a lane.
And it's clear most of the fast cars found their way back to the front. They're all over each other.
Whoa! They're pushing and shoving.
Oh.
So far,
Surely someone's
nothing
gonna. All right.
Wow!
So
They didn't
far-
even squanch on the corner exit.
they still have to navigate this construction zone, and we've not seen
Look
any
at
real
this.
consequences there.
I'm
They're
looking.
constantly
I'm
in the
looking.
lead.
There he is.
Meandered his way through to the front.
Oh, but he's got these cars drafting up on him. How's he gonna block 2 of them? We saw Joe do it earlier. Can he do the
this.
same? Oh, he's gonna have
Look
to
at
go over to the 71 though, and that's gonna leave an open lane for the 88.
Oh wow, he's
They're
there.
They're gonna be side by side headed into the Turtle Beach here. Oh, and
almost
Joe's gonna go
three.
3 wide.
Oh,
This can't
jeez.
end well. Okay, Joe thought better of it.
Oh man, they're going to be many a wide.
Colonel did not give him an inch, and he took it back.
Man.
Sliding all
Oh,
over
my
the
pick
place.
hit the wall in the Turtles.
Oh, Ollie went around back
Ollie.
there.
Oh, down, but
No
we're still
caution.
free.
Oh,
Looks
no!
like-
Oh shit! They're hitting. Watch out! Get back on the track. Holy hell!
Looks like we might be
Why are
okay.
you doing it there?
Yeah, that's
Kyle
not the
Busch.
place you want to beat and bang.
He almost went to see the fans.
Oh, as they go through Greg. Oh, that's not good. Oh, why? Or Mario, I think it was. Almost hit the wall there. That was real close.
3 to
We made
go.
it
Go.
We made it a lap, kinda. Another 84 spun. We'll look at that later. So far, though, no caution flag. The Colonel, your leader, Dale Bernhardt, trying to chase him down, and somewhere in that pack behind is that 3 car on his fresh tires.
These
Quarter
two
way
have
back.
kind of checked out. And to kind of going back on what you've been saying about the 71 earlier, Kyle, he's struggling on these restarts. It's a miracle that he's even in the top 3.
I think if Fred can get back by him, he might have a chance of running those 2 down, but that's what it's going to take, because Fred's got the speed. I don't think
I
Joe
demand it.
does. Wyatt dove it in there. Oh, the backpack is checking up, though. That's a lot of contact. 43 was a pinball for a brief moment. It looks like they're all going to straighten it out. Oh, the 57 hitting Jackie. That was a nice Limburger. Come on. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to... I'll give him a pass. He's had a rough year.
Rough day, especially.
You know, another driver that's on the same strategy as the 3 car is Yorick in the 16, and I think he's actually ahead of Chris Call now. He's slowly making his way up here.
It's probably going to take a green light checker for him to have a chance, but it might not be out of the question. We're going through Turtle Beach one more time at the minimum here. Willie Studd's going to be the first one side by side with Jake Joe. Looks like those guys will make it, but will the rest of the field be as fortunate?
Oh, Yora!
Oh,
Whoa, whoa,
what a
whoa!
crossover right there.
David hit
Holy
the jump.
shit.
Looks like he landed
Once
it safely,
again.
though.
Gliding
I'm proud of
to the
them.
bend.
They're finally figuring this out.
Took a few tries, but, you know.
And you know, there's one man that's very happy he's not in this race, and that's Mateus. Because if you guys will remember to season 1, things had kind of calmed down just like this, and then Mateus, for some reason that's unknown to us, flipped over the edge of that wall in season 1.
I thought it was hilarious.
You did. I didn't like that response. That's a TOECAR
Wait.
veteran, Tristan.
He's a TOECAR piece of shit. Anyways, back up front, the Colonel still checking out here on Dale Bernhardt. And fuck Mateus.
Wow.
I think you need to get over it, buddy.
It's been 3 seasons, bud. That being said, this 59 has been anonymous a little bit today, but he's got some crazy speed exiting the corners. Look how much he's going to pull this lead off turn 2. Nobody gets off Buffalo Bend quite as fast as this 59.
Pretty calm back here.
It's about damn time, Matt. They've been killing each other in this corner all race long. And we see the consequences of that right now. A lot of cars without a hood, a lot of cars with just various damage all around.
Yeah, Chris pretty buckled
Chris
up
Cole's
here.
got some damage.
We got to go back and see. It was probably one of those checkups on one of the restarts, but that's got to be what's hurting this 3 car. And why we saw Yora so far ahead.
Now we're coming down here. We're going to be wrapping around for the white flag once they get through the brick corner here. We're going through here at least one more time, so let's take another look at this.
Oh!
Very possible we could get another caution here.
So far, so good, Tristan, but I don't like the way that looks.
Oh!
Oh!
Oh, God, and it was almost right there.
And we're able to hold on to it as they go through the wall of death one more time until we get to the white flag. So far, so good. It looks like the Colonel might get there even if something did happen.
We are going to get the white flag, it looks like, finally.
One more to go. Can anybody catch up to that 59? The person with the best chance is going to be that 88. It looks like Joe Swanson still has been able to hold that 28 behind him, so Fred will not have a shot at this, barring something crazy. But these straightaways are so long. Look at the run he's going to get.
I believe Preston DeWall leads the tournament right now in P9.
I believe you'd be correct, Matt.
Gutterball, Easy Mac, and Halifax are the other drivers. They are not ahead of him.
Yeah, Gutterball's in the back. Tyrese we saw with big damage as well.
Easy Mac's somewhere back there.
Yeah, well, I'm not really sure what happened to Easy Mac, but I know he's been in the midst of a lot of the chaos.
Bernhardt reeled him in here, guys.
He really did, but it's all about the exit, Tristan. We saw it last lap, too. If this 59 has the same corner exit, it might not be enough.
He just gets off that corner so good.
They got to have the gearing different in that car. He's got to be absolutely thrilled with how that car exits every turn on this track. But I will say the lead is down from before.
I think he's using fryer oil in that transmission and it's helping it lubed up.
You know,
quicker.
All it takes is one good set of corners here in Turtle Beach, though. If this 59 makes one little mistake, that might be all it takes for Dale Bernhardt to get back up to him. And then who knows what happens in the wall of death.
Just blow the corner. We won't flag you. Do it.
Yeah, as long as you just make kind of an attempt.
Oh, and they certainly did. 88 got through there great. I don't think it's enough.
I don't know if it's enough, though.
He gained a lot of time. He might just send it in here. Oh, they're both lifting big.
I
think this is
away.
This is the Colonel's day, guys.
He wouldn't be denied. Nobody saw it coming, not even him, but Colonel Caleb Rose exits turn 7, Greg, and he'll get to the line first. The Colonel's gonna win at Avis.
Let's go. It's been such a long time coming for the Colonel.
That's awesome.
Welcome to the
That's finger
playoffs.
licking good.
And thank goodness, these guys finally settled down. We finally had a couple laps of green flag racing. And once things got unwound a little bit, that 59 had speed nobody else could compete with.
Has he not won before? I thought he has.
It's been a while if he has.
Nonetheless, good to see him in victory lane.
Preston DeWall is going to be the champion.
He is.
Of the first ever Splint Cup Series tournament with a 9th place finish. I feel like yesterday ended up a 9th place finish as well or something like that.
So let's not forget, tune in this Saturday. You're going to see live what the actual prize is for the two of these gentlemen who've won the tournament. The Orb yesterday and today Preston DeWall in the 11. I think it's something they're really going to like.
I'm curious. What is it? Tell me. Tell me right now. I won't tell you.
Can't tell you. Can't tell you. Can't tell you. Can't tell you.
No, I won't tell anybody.
Can't tell you.
Hold on,
Can't tell you.
let me get the sensor and then I'll be able to tell you. Hold on.
Ow! And this is on the last lap here. This is Preston DeWall just barely avoiding York in the 16 going through the turtles here. Oh.
Ooh.
Man.
That could have been the end of Preston's tournament host right there, but luckily he was able to hold on to it while York goes around behind him.
And Yora's going to lose a lot of spots here. If he ends up being close to the playoff cut line, this could be exactly the reason this 16 doesn't find its way into the playoffs. And then this is what happened earlier in that last run. They're 3 wide here. Mario Zandretti, Wheat Trema, and Ali Alakainen as they head through Turtle Beach. And there's just really no way to make 3 wide work, I'm afraid. Ali going to get spun, get a little bit of airtime over the turtles. Thankfully, though, no more damage. Didn't get clobbered by anybody against all odds. You see, the 70 tried her best. But nonetheless, Ali gets through damage-free.
Just pain.
Don't forget the suffering, Matt.
Oh, true.
Well, that's going to conclude today's action. Colonel Caleb Rose, our winner today. Welcome to the playoffs. Dale Bernhardt, a strong P2. Joe Swanson, 3rd. Fearless Fred Bush gets 4th. Wyatt Wilkinson with a top 5 finish today. Andrew 6th. Willie Stud 7th. Jake Joe 8th after starting in the back today. Preston DeWall 9th. Another good run for that 11 team. And then, of course, Cam Arrow will round out our top 10 in the 30.
I'm so happy with what we saw here today, guys. This is a very TOECAR coded track. We had 8 wide racing, we had big crashes, we had big draft on the straightaway. I wish there was a little bit more. We might work on that for the future, but still a great race here, coming back to Avis for the first time since season 1. So proud of these guys. And just some of these people in the results here. Kurt and Kyle Busch came back after that huge wreck through the Turtles and finished 13th. Very impressive. Same with Reed Trimma, he got 14th. Easy Mac, he was upside down, he got 15th. That's insane, you know, just very resilient, a very, you know, I wouldn't call it a race of nutrition, but, you know, all those cars that got nourished finished the race pretty much, so just an insane day here at Avis.
All right, well, hope you can find the words you want to say, Mike. But
I can't find anything.
It's okay. A lot of guys couldn't find any luck either today. Just a tough day for multiple cars. Obviously, finishing 44 seconds behind the pack, or behind the leader, is not ideal for Shaquille Oatmeal. Big track, only a few laps. Obviously, Massive Chris wasn't able to get any of his laps back, and just a little list of guys that didn't get to finish the race.
Yeah, you know, fun race nonetheless today. Congratulations to our winner, the Colonel. Also, congratulations to Preston DeWall on the championship, in-season tournament championship, I should say. And you know, I'm just glad that we got to go back to Avis here. You know, I think we should go back here every week personally, but that's just me. Now
TOECAR residency?
You know, could be. I see that TOECAR Hotel and Casino logo. I think I know where I'm going to go after this.
And we are, in fact, charging every driver full price. You're not a driver, but we're also going to charge you, Tristan, I'm afraid.
Shut the fuck up!
Also, worth pointing out, Tatuma 33rd today, not anywhere close to his top 10 goal. 1 week closer to retirement.
Come on, Daddy, pick it up.
Or don't. It's your choice. Who cares?
After a chaotic day here at Avis, that's going to bring our action to a close. For everybody on the TOECAR crew, from here in the booth at Avis, thank you, and good night.
Bye.
You could see his face through the helmet real well.
The helmet's made of fried chicken, it looks like.
Drumstick head.
Drumstick looking at.
Man's made of chicken, dude.
So
I
the
fucking
window
love
net.
chicken.
The window net is breading.